Today, I'm going to walk you step by step on how to create a long beat string with a fitMedia. So first, you'll need to open up EarSketch. The left side of the screen is the step-by-step slide that I will use to walk you through. And this is how you get to EarSketch to using our lesson slide. So click on the EarSketch link. Bam. And click on Start Coding. And it should automatically log you in. I'm going to close out of this tab since I have it open. So now this screen looks rather busy. So what you're gonna do is I'm going to turn off the curriculum toggle here and just keep these two windows open. So let's create, the first slide says, let's create a new script in EarSketch by clicking on the plus tab. And it has a little arrow right here. Click on the plus tab. And that leads us to our next slide. Type your class period, your first name, and today's date. So your class period, let's say 7A. And your first name, I'm gonna put my first name, and today's date. So today is November 10. We can put underscore 10 and click create. Bam. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, before we do this, remember, please do not erase line 1 or line 2. You may add to line 1. Since this is a hashtag, you're commenting, so the computer won't recognize this hashtag, anything that's hashtagged, okay? So I can write, this is a project for music tech. Anything you want, all right? The computer won't recognize it. Line 2 is very important, leave it please. And line 4, again, we can change the tempo later, but let's leave it for right now. All right, so direction says, number 1, create a variable for the kick sound by typing kick equals on line 6. We can do on line 5, but just for aesthetic reasons, we'll do line 6, kick equals. Now, notice that these are all in lowercase. If you put in capital K and then you can do that, but you have to, for later, do that extra step and make the kick capital, the K in kick capital. So we'll just do lowercase, kick equals. Now, whenever these pop-ups come, oops, oh no. Whenever these pop-ups come, kick equals, just do what you need to do, and if it's still there, click out of it, all right? Kick equals, all right, we did that. Step number 2, click on genres in the sound library. Where is that? I know there's a lot of things to see. So right here in the content manager is a sound library. You go there, okay, and click on genres. That's number 2 right here. Where's genres? The orange right next to artist. Bam. And then number 3, click on make beat. I see it right here in the green under hip hop. It might be different here, right here. Okay, make beat. Done. That slide done. Line 4. No, slide 4. All right. Then we go type kick in the search bar. Here's the search bar. Line 1, number 1, search bar, kick. Kick. Now, listen to the different kick sounds that you can use. All right, and we all know that these kick sounds are slightly different. I'm just gonna go with this one. Click on the blue clipboard next to the sound you want to use, the clipboard. This is a universal symbol for copy, okay? So here we go. Now it automatically pasted it next to our kick. Thank you, EarSketch. All right, then the sound should appear after the equal sign on line 6. And if you click on the green play button, it has one strike of kick sound, just one. Yes, if your name does not have this green triangle play button, that means it won't play. All right, so make sure you have that green triangle. Move on, line, or not line, slide 5, double click. All right, so we have kick as our variable, and then this is a constant because this name, OS underscore KICK01, does not change. Is what it is. It is what it is, okay? But this kick name, if you want to change the name, you can. But I chose to use kick because it just makes sense because we're using the sound kick. But you can also put sound if you like here. Remember, variable, you can change the name of it. All right, and then again, if these little things pop up, just click out of it and it'll be gone. All right, but for our exercise purposes, I'm gonna leave it as kick. Remember, you can change the name to what it makes sense to you. Alrighty, slide 6. Okay, in the picture here is kick 1. I put it on line 10, but it can be on any line. I'm just gonna put it on line 7. Okay, next, type kick 1 on line 7 or 8, whatever you want. Kick 1. And then type an equal sign to create the variable. Kick 1 equals. Miss Yoon, why kick 1? Why can't we just write kick beat or kick beat string or just kick yay? Simplicity. Kick 1. You can come up with any original names you like, but kick 1 is what I like, and it leaves the room for the least amount of error. Okay, so here we go. Number 3, super important syntax rule. Syntax is like grammar in computer world. Strings must be typed in between the double quotation mark with no spaces. Okay, so I'm going to press Shift, double quotation mark, and notice it automatically comes up with 2 double quotation mark, which EarSketch just magically programmed it for us. And all we have to do for our long beat string, remember this, guys? In Soundtrap, we used we used the patterns beat maker, and then just clicked on these squares to create our beat. Where EarSketch, we either need to use the number 0, which initiates the sound. Zeros means sound. Or we did dashes, which means rest. Okay? But now I want you to incorporate the plus sign. And plus just means it extends the sound. So I'm just gonna put a 0 again. Plus, plus, plus. And right now I'm using my number pad on the right side of the keyboard so that I don't have to use Shift button. But here I'm just gonna do a random 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 0 0 0 dash dash 0 plus 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 0 dash 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 0 plus 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 0 0 0 0. Any combination you want. I'm sure you guys can do faster than me with your gaming fingers. Alright, so say that we did that. I'm going to slide this. Notice these fine little dots. You can move it back and forth to fit your needs, okay? Alright, now we've got our sound. We've got our pattern that we are going to explore. But then, what do we need to do? We need to tell the computer to actually make the beat. Because right now, the computer, it will recognize it, but we need an extra step. when I run it, it runs the script, everything looks good, there's no errors. However, it doesn't have anything on our DAW, on our digital audio workstation where the music gets transferred over, all right? So, what is the function to make beat? Oh man, make beat. All we have to do on line 10 is, I'm just gonna slowly type M-A, guess what pops up? Make beat and presets, okay? So all you have to do is just click it. And notice the function has lowercase M-A-K-E and a capital B with smaller lowercase E-A-T, all right? So leave it like that. Don't try to type in make beat on your own. Just let the computer do the work. Now, it's giving us 4 arguments, all right? We've got a sound argument, a track, we've got a start, and a beat. Let's do one by one. Out of these lines 6 and 8, which one is our sound? Which one has sound? Line 6, of course, and we've already given it a name. So we can just type in kick. And notice as comes up, just click out of it, type in kick for sound. Or there's another way. You could actually go here and then just paste that in. But since we named it and made it look organized, we can just use the word kick, all right? Either or. Kick. Now, what track do we want for this? We have no tracks here, so I'm just gonna put it on track 1. And then start means what bar do we want this to start on? I'm just gonna start on bar 1, like it says here on the ruler. And what beat are we going to have this kick played as? This kick has only 1 sound, but we've already wrote out our beat here. So I'm just gonna write this variable, this name, kick 1. Bam. Now, if you name this as something else, let's try. Let's just say beat. We could have just left that name, beat, as is, okay? Or we could have named it hello. Hello. All right, it doesn't matter. Let's see if it works. Run. It ran. It ran about bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, bar 4, and a little after 5, which is okay. All right, so I'm going to write, to stick with my slide. So I'm just gonna change that to kick 1. I just want to show you that it works. Kick 1. Let's see if it still runs. Click out of it, out of the box. We don't need to do any of these. Here we go, run. It still ran the same. All right, let's listen to it, the best part. That's pretty cool. So notice, I'll go back to the beginning. Should work, okay. The zeros, sound, 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 sound. You see 4 separate regions here, 4 separate blue lines, okay? Now these dashes, dash, 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 blah, right here, silence, rest. Ooh, here's some pluses, 0, plus, plus, plus. 0, and it extended the sound. It kept the sound playing. So I hope you can see all these patterns. All right. Now, this as itself is aight, but we need some kind of music. So let's go. Then I enter. Let's go to the next slide. Let's see what we got on the next slide. Slide now. Now add a fitMedia. Here's an example. So again, like any functions, all you have to type is the lowercase. I just typed in F and that came up. fitMedia function. Hello, welcome. All right, fitMedia function. Here we go. Now, sound. We've got to decide on our sound. So I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to clear all these filters right now, right here. X out of it, clear filter. And because we've got some percussive sounds here, I'm going to try to pick maybe an instrument. And I want to try to pick, maybe vocals. Let's see. You know what? I like Alicia Keys. Ooh, and I have some of these favorited. You see these little stars that are favorited? Let me hear it.
They said I would never make it, but I was built to break the mold. The only dream that I've been chasing is my own.
Okay, I like that. Let's try this. I like both of them. I think this one, I want to see how it works with these percussive sounds. All right, I'm gonna, remember, paste that. And it has the plus sign, which means the sound is there. Now, track. We already have track 1. So if we put the sound on track 1, it will overlap. Okay, let's take a look at it. Track 1. And start means what bar do we want to start? I'll just have it start on bar 1. And I will just have this end on bar, maybe bar 4. So if I want it to play through bar 4, I'm gonna stop it at bar 5. So I'm gonna put in 5. And let's see how this sounds. Let's see if this even runs. I know that it won't. Well, it ran. Okay, never mind. It ran, but there's a little warning sign here. Removing, it removed the beautiful Alicia Keys voice. It removing AK Undog lead vocals pre-chorus 2, line 12. It removed this due to overlap at track 1. So it removed it because not both of these sounds can be on track 1 like we put here. 1 and 1, okay? So let me do that. We are debugging right now, even though the script ran. Let's put it on track 2. Check it out at the DAW. In the DAW. Run. Yay! Alright, here we go. Let's listen.
They said I would never make it, but I was built to break the mold. The only dream that I've been chasing is my own.
Hey! Not excellent, but I like it. So this is how I want you to do your assignment, and we cannot forget about turning it in. Hello, Miss Yuen. Alright, so yeah, your script should look similar to this. Don't copy that, please. How do I share this? Important, so you get a grade. Right here is the share button. Bam. Okay, and then click the clipboard. That means that's the universal sign for copy. You don't have to highlight it and Command C all that. All you have to do is just click the copy button and it says copied. Now, and then save, green arrow. Save your work so you have it. And then go to this slide and turn your assignment in. Bada boom, bada bam. Record, record. Now, how do I paste? Command V. Command V. And how is this assignment? You can say whether it's easy or hard. I think you guys all, I'm not gonna tell you what to put. Just your opinion. I'm just gonna put easy because I've done it many, many times. At first it was hard for me too, class, okay? And give me a little opinion about how would you improve this assignment. You can put something like, make it longer. Ha ha ha. And submit. And that's all you have to do. Bye, beautiful people.